We want more Carol Vorderman.
John, Paul, George and Ringo. But then again, in the 60s, 70s, 80s or 90s, you can get the same effect by mentioning the first names of my next guests. They are Barry, Robin and Maurice, the Bee Gees.
Clive is obviously a big fan of the Bee Gees, and no doubt the Bee Gees are great fans of his and of his winsome, bantering ways.
You're hits writers, aren't you?
We've been doing it since we were
I think
kids.
that's the word, anyway. Yeah, but we're one letter shy. But anyway, this... Because I didn't realise you were real brothers. I think you were sisters, actually,
yes. But... Before we became the Bee Gees, we were late tossers.
Yes.
Which we thought was...
You'll always be late tossers to me, but I don't know. Yeah, no, of course.
We're getting on like a storm, aren't we, Clive?
Yes.
In fact, I might just leave.
Yeah. Oh, I've never had anyone walk out before, but...
well, we are a tosser, pal.
So anyway...
Night, everybody.
Yeah.
This is a setup.
Oh, well, I guess I better join them.
I'll see you later, Clive.
Okay. Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bee Gees. That looks about all it for tonight. I hope they've got the potter's wheel ready. But thank you to all my guests, those who stayed and those who have gone. This is me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
A massive reaction to that, not surprisingly. We had over 200 calls, some in praise of the legal lip.
Clive, as usual, conducts his chat show with the utmost wit, dry humour and professionalism. What a pity three grown men couldn't take a few jokes.
Barry Gibb had obviously had a bad day and decided to throw a showbiz tantrum. What comments do they expect if they admit they used to be called lay tossers?
One would think that with their level of success and popularity, the Bee Gees would feel sufficiently secure and self-assured to cope with the gentle mocking which they must have expected from Mr. Anderson when they agreed to appear on the show. Apparently not.
But many more like this.
The Bee Gees' walkout was totally justified. Clive Anderson got what he deserved.
I will not bother switching on to watch this odious little man again.
Change the record, Clive, preferably to a Bee Gees one.
Bring back Parky and that generation of talk show hosts who knew how to treat their guests with some respect.
You do the job because but you want to do it well.
Oh, but can I say I think that's crap? I'm sorry.
I've never been so insulted.
Oh, yes, those were the days. A chat show host who knew his place. That'll be the day. There was a big reaction this week to Watchdog with, well, someone you may remember.
Anne Robinson, who proudly proclaims at the start of each...
If you have any comments on BBC television programmes, please write to Points of View, BBC Television, London W12 7TS, or phone or fax on 0181 811 1050. The email address is pov@bbc.co.uk. And if you do get in touch, please leave your daytime and evening numbers.